Hey Red Raiders, what's up? It's Izzy. How are you all doing? I hope everything is fine with you guys. So in today's video, I'm here to show you guys about my routine as a college student. So what my day looks like, what I like to do, what I plan to do during my days, and how I build my routine. And stay tuned because at the end of the video, I'll also be giving out some tips on how to build your college routine, because I know it can be very hard when you're in college and suddenly you get to make all of the decisions over when your classes will be, when you have lunch, when you have dinner, what time you go to bed, what time you leave for classes, what time you work, what time you hang out with friends, and it can be very overwhelming. And so I'm gonna tell you guys how I got to a routine that fits me and how you can get to a routine that fits you. So let's get on with it. Good morning, Red Ragers. So I just woke up. It is currently 6:34 a.m. Today is one of my early days because I have an 8 a.m. day, so I have to wake up earlier. And yeah, I just woke up. I'm gonna have some breakfast. I'm gonna get ready for the day, and then I'm off to classes, and I'm taking you guys with me today. Hey guys, so as you can see, I am all dressed up and I am ready for class. So just to walk you guys a little bit through my morning routine, since I have classes that start at different times and different days, I usually wake up in different times. So on the days that I have my 8 a.m, I wake up at 6:30 a.m. like you guys saw, which is today. Something very important, I know some of you guys may not like waking up early. Sometimes I don't either, but it's very important to wake up a little bit earlier to have some breakfast and something like that before classes, because you don't want to be hungry during class. Okay guys, so as you can see, I was in class, but I was waiting for my class to start. I have like an hour between classes, and my professor just emailed us that class was cancelled. So me and a few classmates are gonna meet up for a group project that we have to do for that class, since we're all already on campus. So I'm walking there right now to go meet them, and then we'll work on the project. Hey guys, so as you can see, I am back in my apartment. I'm back in my room, and now I'm gonna have some lunch and just chill out before my next class starts and I have to head back to campus. Something to definitely keep in mind when you're making yourself a routine, when you're building yourself a schedule, because in college it is really important to have a schedule. I feel like here it's not like in high school where we had a set schedule for ourselves. Here we make our own schedule, so we choose our class time and we choose when we eat, when we work out, when we meet friends, when we go to class. We basically get to choose everything, and it can be very overwhelming if you don't have a set schedule for yourself. It's something so important that I don't feel like people talk enough about. In social media, we always see those crazy schedules where it's like super productive, but I feel like that's not very manageable or efficient in the long run, because if your if you're efficient and productive every single hour of the day, every single day, and you don't give yourself a break, you don't give yourself enough rest, you end up burned out. Recently, we talked about balancing your life in college. I'll link it here. And it is super important to just take it easy and, you know, give yourself the break that you need. So that's what I'm doing right now. Hey guys, so as you can see, I am back home. Last time that I checked with you guys, I said I was going to class and then I had a meeting and then I would only be home at 5-ish. But it turns out that after my class, my meeting got canceled, so I got to come home a little bit earlier. And to be quite honest with you guys, I'm still not sure what I'll do on this free time. I do have a big project that I have to get done by next week, so I think I'm gonna work a little bit on that. I've basically just been going back and forth to campus today, and I'm gonna take that little extra time to alleviate what I have to do over the next few weeks, and also to rest because I've been productive enough today. I've done so much today and I deserve that little bit of rest. So yeah, that's the plan. Okay, so I love smoothies, and when I went to the supermarket this weekend, I found this mango, papaya, and strawberry mix, like a frozen fruit, and I'm dying to try it out. So I'm gonna try it out with you guys. So how do you build a routine that works for you? So every time I'm building my routine, which is usually at the end of the semester for the next semester, which is when I'm planning to registering for classes, there are a few things that I always look at. So the first thing is whether you like to have classes in the morning or in the evenings. So in high school, it was dictated for you. You had to have classes really early in the morning, but in college, you get to choose. I personally prefer to have my classes in the morning so that I can go to classes and then I can come back and I can do homework in the afternoons, and I have the evening to myself, which is something that I really like. So I never register for classes later than 4 p.m. because then I know that I'll be done with classes right before the afternoon, so I still have time for homework. And then at night, I like to, you know, just relax in my room by myself. I like to go to the gym. Sometimes I hang out with my friends, and I really like having the evening specifically as my time to relax and some me time. And I don't mind at all waking up early, so that's a personality trait for myself. But if you're someone who really doesn't like to wake up early, or likes to wake up early but not like 6 or 7 a.m., then 8 a.m.s are definitely not for you. And if you register for an 8 a.m., what might happen is that you might miss class, or you might not be productive in class. You might be too tired and you won't even be able to pay attention, which is not good. So knowing yourself when registering for classes is really truly important. Of course, there are some cases where the only class you can take is at a time that it's not optimal for you, and that may happen, and you know, it happens. But if you get to choose, please choose the class that will fit you. My second point is sleep. Make sure that in your routine, you're consistently sleeping good. So what does that mean? It varies from person to person. I personally, like I said, I like to wake up early, so I usually go to bed early. So what does that mean for me? That means that I usually will not do homework or study past 7 p.m. Of course, there are some exceptions. Sometimes it's out of my control and I have to do it, but if I can choose it, I will stop at 7 p.m. because then I know I have time to go to dinner, I get time to eat, and then I'll be in bed sleeping at a very reasonable time. If you like to go to bed later, that's okay, but make sure you get your sleep because it is so important to rest. That leads me to topic number 3. When you're building your routine and when you're building your schedule, please make sure that you leave space for you to rest. So, for example, when you're choosing your college classes, don't choose 3 classes back to back because you will be so tired, you will have no time to rest, and by the time your last class rolls around, you'll be so tired, you won't be able to pay attention, you'll be sleepy. No one likes to be sleepy in class, no one likes to be tired in class. So make sure you put those times into rest. They are just as important as going to class. And my 4th point is you get your time to rest, you get your time to go to classes, and your homework and study time in your routine down. Also make sure you get time to socialize or to make some exercise and physical things that make you happy and that you enjoy doing, because there are several studies that show that doing exercises and connecting with people, it helps you de-stress and it releases like happiness hormones in you, and it will make you sleep better, it will make you more focused. So please don't overlook that part of your routine. Also do that, and trust me, in the long run you will notice the difference. I personally was someone that did not enjoy doing exercise regularly, and now that I've gotten into the routine of doing them at least like 3 times a week, it makes such a difference. I feel way more rested, I feel like I can get better sleep, I feel more focused, and it has definitely impacted my academic life as well in a good way. Time for your friends, because no one likes to be lonely. Make time to see them, show your friends that you appreciate them, hang out with them, and that will truly make your burden so much easier to carry when you have friends with you who you can share everything with. Okay guys, so that was the video. I really hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any tips on building a routine, leave them down below. This is basically what a typical Wednesday looks like for me, well, except for the canceled class and meeting, but you get the gist of what it looks like and what it should look like. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.